How's it going, guys? So I'm going to be bringing you a video on the Catacombs of Kourend and Skotizo. The Catacombs of Kourend are an area that contain a lot of hard task NPCs, and when you do Slayer tasks there, the NPCs are automatically aggro towards you, making it a good place to do AFK Slayer tasks, AFK for combat XP, whatever you're doing. A good thing about killing monsters here is that you get ancient shards and dark totem pieces, which you can use to kill Skotizo. The only way to get a Skotizo kill, or to get entrance to a Skotizo kill, is to have a dark totem piece. So in order to get in there, you do need to kill at least a couple monsters in the catacombs. So just to go over a layout of the catacombs, in the northwest corner you have the Dragon's Den, which has the brutal dragons along with some other metal dragons. The Brutals drop a lot of rune and dragon darts, which a lot of people like. They're good for farming those. In the northeast corner you have Demon's Run, which notable NPCs there are going to be the Abyssal Demons. They drop whips, heads, as well as shards and totem pieces, so those are pretty decent money if you're trying to get Skotizo kills as well as make some cash on the side. The southern area is really just Dagonoths, Inkus. There's some other stuff in the area, but those are the big Slayer tasks that you'll spend a lot of time in the southern area doing. The southeast is just there. I don't use that teleport very often. It's probably useful for something. There is a nice spot at Dust Devils, which I will show you guys just because it is an extremely notable spot. And the Dust Devils all spawn on top of each other at the spot. It's like that in the regular game. It isn't a bug, it's not exploiting if you do it. But basically these Dust Devils over here in this further right room are, if you kill them, they will spawn underneath where I'm standing right now. And if you come over with barrage gear or chins or something, you can just stand here and AFK because you keep hitting them as they respawn underneath each other, and there's just a constant aggro. So that's a nice way to get some magic XP, some ranged XP. They're a great Slayer task, drop a lot of shards, totem pieces. Really, if you want a lot of shards and totem pieces in order to get Skotizo kills, the best way is going to be to do hard Slayer and block all the non-catacombs tasks. You'll get a ton of stuff, you get a ton of brimstone keys, it's all AFKable, and you'll get a lot of Skotizo kills doing that. So again, in order to do a Skotizo kill, you will either need 10 ancient shards or a dark totem base, middle, and top. In order to make the full dark totem, you just use any piece of the dark totem on each other. If you have the ancient shards, you're going to have to go to the catacombs, which is Monsters More Catacombs of Kourend. And then you're going to want to trade Lilia, and she will give you a dark totem for 10 ancient shards. You can also use ancient shards to buy Silverlight, Darklight, or Arclight, which are increasingly good against demonic type enemies. For right now, they're not necessary to kill Skotizo, although there may be an update coming where they become necessary, so if that changes, you'll need to spend 9 ancient shards to buy the Arclight. I'm just going to buy a totem with my ancient shards, and I'm going to gear up, and we're going to go in and kill Skotizo. So this is the inventory setup I typically use. I like to spec in with the Fortune Whip and then pull it out at the very end for the extra drop rates. The good thing about Skotizo is you can actually use any tier of gear. You could even do it in D-Hide. You get to repot after every single kill, so if you use a ton of brews or something, it's okay. Your gear won't matter that much, honestly. Like I mentioned before, the swords from Lilia will be useful. They'll let you hit 100s on Skotizo's Dark Altars, which I'll explain during the kill. And yeah, so I think we're going to get in there and get on with the kill. Now that we're in the catacombs, we have our dark totem. We're ready to go for the kill. I'm going to overload, sip a couple sips of Ceradomin brew, and click on the altar and teleport to Skotizo's lair. The way you want to pray is when you're close to him, you want to pray melee, and when you're far away, you want to pray magic. Turn on turmoil, and run over and hit him. I'm going to fortune spec him, take out the soul whip for a bit. So you can see in the top of my screen, right in the center top, it's a little small, sorry about that, but you can see it says awakened altars, and at some point or another, so he's awakened as the east altar. So I have my camera set up so north is up, and I'm just going to go take out the east altar. I also forgot to pray melee, but like I mentioned earlier, Skotizo is a pretty easy boss on here. It's pretty forgiving in terms of taking damage, so you don't have to be on top of it with your prayers, although when you're next to him it's better to pray melee. I'm just going to take out his south altar. I already took out the east one. You can see at the top it's going to disappear after I kill the south one. The word south goes away and his defense will be back to normal. I'll pray melee this time just to show you guys how it should go. Once he calls these minions in, you don't really have to do anything about them. You'll be praying melee, so you should be fine, and the kill will be about over. I'm just going to pull out my fortune whip, and that'll be that. Alright guys, so if you guys want to see the drop table, you can go on the wiki for it. I can tell you it's about 100 to 200 mil a drop. But if you need the specific numbers, just check out the wiki. Anything else that I've left out, I'll try and put in the description or put a tag in the video. But other than that, thanks for watching. I hope this helped you guys out, and have a good day.